Every once in a while, it's good to stop and smell the roses. There are no roses in Mario 64, but there's plenty of other stuff to stop and smell. So I'm going to take you on a tour of things in Super Mario 64 that you have never really looked at before. Are you ready? Are you excited? No? No again? Well, strap in, because you're about to look at some stuff. Number one are the butterflies. No doubt you have seen the butterflies in Mario 64 before. Everybody has. But have you ever actually looked at what they look like? They are stunning. Look at the colors on those things. Purple, pink, yellow. Can't really get very close to them before they start moving, which is part of why you won't really ever stop to look at them. Also, they're completely impossible to interact with, except that one time when if you interact with them, they turn into a giant bomb. The butterflies seem to follow Mario, which I'd never really noticed before. I always assumed they just ran away. I mean, somebody drew that, you know? It's simple, obviously. It's not nothing complicated, but it's a beautiful little bug. Now imagine if I approached real life with as much whimsy and curiosity as I do Super Mario 64. I'd be having a great time. Number two. All right, our number two thing you've never looked at before. This one's a tricky one. It is Koopa the Quick's pink underpants. Look out, Koopa the Quick. He's gonna, oh my god. Kind of an interesting thing because it's just a weird pink gradient, right? He's wearing a white t-shirt and his underpants are kind of like cosmic. I guess it does beg the question, is that his underpants or is that just, that guy just suicide bombed Koopa the Quick. Wow, that was horrible. He's running around his underpants, t-shirt. I suddenly feel a little weird talking about Koopa the Quick's underpants. But I have to ask, do you think that's his bare ass? Or do you think it's underpants? Because I always assumed it was underpants, but again, I never really looked at it before, hence the point of the video. I could be convinced that it is just his rear. But no way, because Nintendo would never. I mean, they would certainly never admit it, right? They would certainly never admit it. Number three. Now this next one's one of my favorites because this is something that when I look at it, it feels like it shouldn't even be in Mario 64. And that is gonna be the shark. Dire Docks, where are you, buddy? There he is. Look at this. That is a whole enemy that they made. This is it. You never fight one. Nothing. It doesn't look like something that should be in Mario 64. It feels like something that should be in some other Nintendo 64 game that I never played as a kid because it was like a third party something or other. When I think of Mario 64, I never think of this shark, which makes it kind of exactly what I'm getting at with this video, you know what I mean? And since we're down here, we might as well have quick honorable mention. The fish, where you have fish. You know, much like the butterflies, you never really spend much time looking at the fish. The teeth, the red mouth, the menacing smile. Can you touch the shark? No. Unsurprisingly, you cannot touch the shark. But all the shark does is swim in a circle. At the top of Dire Docks, the part that you immediately skip past, you know? It's a whole ass shark. These little details that you're just supposed to go right by, you know? It's like when you stop and look at the crowds in a racing game, and it's a bunch of whole people, like entire human beings, that you just zoom by for nothing, you know? It's just a weird feeling. Number four. Right? Look at his marbly exterior and his eyes. He looks like he should be from like a freeware game in the Snood universe. The thing I want you to pay closest attention to as we're looking at this guy is the marbly texture of his skin and the way that it moves as the camera moves. He's like a skybox in a ball. And when you play it on the Switch version, he looks even more sort of crude than he did on the N64. The power of a skybox is in your hands, my friend. He's beautiful. He's really beautiful, I think. Just a stunning specimen. And I like the way his feet move. And I like how dedicated he is to his protection of this ice slab. Number five. And number five, we saved the best for last. Check this out. I recognize that I might be the only person who didn't spend time looking at this, but did anyone else not really realize that these walls are meant to be pipes? I don't think I ever really took this in other than just going, oh, it's blue with some like bricks on it, you know? Blue brick walls with white pipes. I can't be the only person that never really took the time to look at this. And unfortunately, the illusion is so bad that I'm having trouble tricking myself into like seeing it as pipes, you know? Maybe if I watch this footage in hindsight and I like put the filter on it and make it small enough. But I never realized that this is like a plumbing room. Does that make this a toilet? Maybe that makes Hazy Maze Cave a giant toilet. Hazy Maze Cave is the sewage system. It's no wonder it's so hazy, it's full of gas. I apologize for that was dumb, but listen, you just think of stuff. And also the more I look at it, the more I wonder, have I not even really been looking at textures? Like I want to run around the whole game again and actually look at stuff. Because this is kind of blowing my mind right now. That I never really looked at this. Hazy Maze Cave is a toilet. I never even really realized that it's blue bricks down here. Oh my god, it's like 1-2. These are the bricks from 1-2. Doo-da-doo-da-doo-da. You know what I'm talking about? Wow, I have a whole new appreciation for this room. I'm so excited for all the comments that go, you idiot, how did you not know those were pipes? I've known they were pipes my whole life. When I was a tiny kid, I figured that out. But yeah, I really honestly didn't know. This is a great room. That's the end of our list. All right, that's going to bring us to the end of our list. What did you think? Had you ever looked at any of those things before? Do you have things in Mario 64 that you think other people have never really looked at? If so, post those in the comments and I could do a follow-up. Or if you have things in other games or another game you think you'd like me to take a little bit of a closer look at, you know, really take in the scenery, discover some hidden pipes perhaps, post it all in the comments right now. I read all of them and I keep track of everything. Before I go, I do want to take just a quick moment to remind everybody that I do have a Patreon. I am a viewer-supported channel and I've been working very hard to keep the videos coming and to make stuff that you're interested in. So if you want to support that, you want me to keep going, hit me up on Patreon and you can participate in our regular Patreon check-in video series where I answer your listener questions. That is for patrons only, and you can join in on that fun for but $3. Think of how little $3 means to you. Think of how easily you throw away $3. You can use it to support one of your favorite YouTube creators, and then if you have an extra $3, you can use it to support me. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you liked this video, leave a comment saying, hey, I liked this video. If you did not like it, please do not leave that comment, because if you do leave it and you didn't like it, I'm gonna think you want more and I'm gonna make more. So if you don't want me to make more videos like this, do not say that you liked the video, but if you do, definitely do. Find me on TikTok, find me on Twitter, find me on Instagram. I also make music in my free time. You can listen to all of that if you do a little bit of clever Googling. And speaking of music, there's only one more thing left to say. Please, today, enjoy the song. I'll see you next time. Secret number 6, Mario's curly sideburn. Did you ever really notice? Number 6.